Thank you everyone for being here, really appreciate it. So I'm just going to give you some ideas of what we want to have in our media production, and then you just need to say what you prefer and why. So I'm just going to start off with our storylines. So the first one, we have the main character, protagonist, good guy, crying her eyes out, really emotional outside a police station, like she's just giving information to the police. But then it flashbacks as to why she's had to go to the police to give information, and it basically goes into how she has to mute a notification on her phone to meet with this group of people, a gang, and in order to fit in with this gang, because she wants to be with them, she has to commit a crime, like to be part of the gang. So it's all about how they find this specific shop to thieve or to steal something from, and the opening sequence will finish just before the good guy opens the door and goes to the title screen. So you don't actually see what the crime is, but you're left in suspense as to what it is. Okay, then the second one is more or less the same, but there's no flashback, so it's just a continuous prose of what happens, basically. And then the third one is interrogation, where the whole opening sequence is based in a police station where the good guy, the protagonist, is being interrogated by the policeman about this gang, what they've been doing, and just dialogue really between them, just to see what's going on, so the audience know exactly what this gang have done and how the protagonist is part of it. So which narrative do you prefer? I'll start with you, Maisie.
I prefer the first one.
First one?
With the flashback.
I think it would be really effective because it would leave the audience in suspense as to what has happened.
Okay, Liam?
I think the second one, because we don't know what's really happened, all we know is what we've seen, literally, that's it. So it lets a lot of room for expansion in the plot.
Okay, Georgia?
I like the first one because I like the idea of suspense, and I think the idea of cross-stitching is good.
Catherine?
I like the first one as well because, again, I like the idea of the suspense, and I like the idea of the flashback as well.
And I like the third one because the scene would be quite calm and it would set the story, which would then go to the action of the storyline.
Okay. In our storyline, we want to include a theme of crime, and we were thinking of using theft. Do you think that's a good idea, or do you have any alternatives of what would be better, or what would be a good alternative? Or do you think that's quite a good one anyway?
I think that's quite good because it's
we can't
common and relatable.
Yeah, we can't do anything like drugs or alcohol because that's just part of the examination.
It's easier to recreate instead of like stabbing someone.
Yeah. So that's a good idea then.
Yeah.
Okay. For the flashbacks, because most of you have gone for the flashback idea, would you prefer the flashbacks to have a different filter on the actual camera shot? So, for example, the flashbacks would be in black and white, for example, or would you rather the filter to stay the same, but it would just say 4 months earlier, for example?
I think it looks better when there isn't an effect, personally, because it can sometimes be a bit iffy when there's an effect. However, if it's done well, it's good, but it does make it a lot more obvious to the audience if it does say 4 months earlier.
Okay.
I think the same filter on both.
Okay.
I think a different filter because it has more of an impact straight away rather than having to read 4 months earlier.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. And another thing, the main character, the good guy, the protagonist, do you think it would make the film more intriguing to watch if the protagonist was a female as opposed to a male? Or would you think it wouldn't make it really much of a difference?
I think definitely females, like statistically, females are less likely to make crimes, so it's more shocking, and you feel like more sorry for the fact that she has to commit a crime.
Anybody else?
I don't think it makes a difference.
Don't think it makes a difference, okay. Anybody else? Female, yeah? Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you very much for that. That's been a lot of help, so yeah, thank you very much.